Hey, yo, what's up, guys? This is Tim from RenegadeDad.net. This is my first Periscope, so we'll see how it goes. This is pretty cool. I've been watching Periscope this past week, or I should say, I've been watching a lot of scopes this past week of people that I follow, and I really dig it because it's a better way to sort of connect with people, and that's really what I'm all about, what I like to do. I try to be as real as possible, as transparent as possible on my blog. But the challenge with the blog is I'm busy, as most of you guys know. I'm a dad, I work full time, and I do the blog kind of on the side as like a passion project. So I've been trying to find a way to sort of contribute more through the blog, but just haven't found the time to write. So found out about Periscope recently, figured I'd try it out, and I love it. And I thought, you know what, I can do this a couple minutes once a week, twice a week maybe, just from my car. I'm on my way to work. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out here in Pennsylvania. So today I just wanted to do two things. I want to just give you a quick little sort of overview of me and my personal life a little bit. In watching other scopes this week, I kind of dig it when the people I follow, there's my wife calling me right now, when the people I follow share a little bit about their personal lives, because it helps me to sort of feel like I connect better with them. So you may or may not know I'm a father of two beautiful girls, Leah and Lily, and married to my lovely wife Jody. And I work full time in corporate America. I'm a sales representative, so I'm always out on the road, and that's why this format kind of is kind of good for me to a good way for me to sort of share what I'm trying to share through the blog. The reason I started the blog RenegadeDad.net was to share some tips and information that I had picked up and learned along the way that helped me to sort of transform my health after becoming a father for the first time. As most of you parents know, when you become a parent, life just kind of flips upside down. All of a sudden, you don't sleep anymore. You barely have any free time. Things just become very different, very challenging. And health is so important. Health can literally impact every single area of your life. And that should not, I want to do my part in hopefully alleviating that challenge for as many dads out there as possible. I know there are a lot of moms that have subscribed to the blog as well. So you can definitely get a lot out of this, but my blog is essentially from the perspective of a dad, and I think that's kind of lacking. I see a lot of blogs out there from, women and mothers and things like that, which is awesome. I think men are typically more reserved and afraid to sort of put themselves out there. So I don't really care too much about that. So that's my goal with the blog is like, listen, guys, this is one dad from one dad to another. Here's the stuff that has worked for me. Here's the stuff that, that I believe in. And I hope that, it can help you too. So that's where I'm coming from with the blog. So today, that's just a little bit about myself and about the blog. But today I wanted to share one quick tip. One actually huge, powerful tip for me, but it's super simple. And I want to credit James Clear from jamesclear.com with this one. James Clear is just kind of a mastermind of how to build habits. Definitely check him out, jamesclear.com. I love his writing. I don't know the guy personally. Would love to meet him someday, but just based on what I've seen in his writing, I just really resonate with the kind of person he is. So that's something that's important for me. Hopefully that's important for you guys too. Follow people that you resonate with, and look to those people for advice in certain areas that you may be, looking for advice. So my tip today, again, comes from jamesclear.com. It's called the Seinfeld Strategy, and I actually wrote a post on my blog about this, but I had to redo it myself. About a year ago, I guess, I wasn't working out for a while, and I know, shame on me, right? And so I read James Clear's post on the Seinfeld strategy, and I said, you know what? Let's just give this a shot. And essentially the strategy is to print out a calendar The story about the Seinfeld thing is that Jerry Seinfeld apparently met some guy, some aspiring comedian, and that comedian said, "Hey, what's one tip that you would give me to become a success?" And Jerry said, "Get a huge 1 year, not a huge, but a 1 year calendar, and write jokes every single day. And when you write a joke, put an X on the day. And what'll happen is you'll create this chain on the calendar, and you won't want to break the chain. So it creates this sort of like accountability." And I tried it out for exercise. I said, you know what? Exercise is so important. I know this. I write about this on the blog. But, you know, life kind of kicks you in the butt sometimes and knocks you off course a little bit. So I was knocked off course. I wanted to get back on course in the working out. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try this strategy. I'm going to also take some of James's tips and just work on creating the practice. Don't worry about the results. That's something that's always challenging for me. Like when I start to work out, or when I think about working out, I feel like it has to be like the most kick-ass workout ever, but it doesn't. If you're not in the habit of working out or exercising regularly, start really small, like smaller than what you could actually do. So for me, when I started, I said, I'm just going to do 10 push-ups a day. That's it. I'm just going to do 5 or 10. I think I set 10 as my bare minimum. So if I do 10, I get to put that X on the day in the calendar. So that's what I did. And for the next, I think it was like 8 or 9 months, I literally did not miss one day. I did, and I as time went on, I kind of changed it and tweaked it a little bit, which is part of the key. First, you want to create the habit. You want to make it as simple as possible. So if it's easy for you to do, one air squat for 30 days, just do something for 30 days straight, one thing. Or if you think you can, keep it consistent, try a couple things. Like I start out with push-ups and air squats. So one day I would do 10 push-ups, the next day I do 10 air squats. The next day, 10 push-ups, the next day, 10 air squats, and just do that. After about 30 days, I said, all right, this is cool, but I've built the consistency and the habit. Now I want to tweak it a little bit so I can get some better results. So I started doing more push-ups, more air squats, and then I added in pull-ups. I got a pull-up bar that you can just put up at home, and started doing pull-ups, and then it just went from there, and I kept like adding reps, adding sets, tweaking it, and doing different things to sort of get better results. And then some crazy, just life got just out of control. You know what it was? I stopped doing the habit of crossing out the day on the calendar. I was like, oh, I got this. I've been doing this for like 9 months. This is just part of my daily ritual. And what happened is I missed it one day, and then I missed it another day, and it literally just snowballed. So I'm getting back into it. As of yesterday, I started again. I want to show you my calendar. I don't know if you could see this. I'm going to try to do this again. It's my first scope, so I apologize if you can't see. God, this is tough because it's really sunny. Anyway, this is my calendar. And I just printed it out. It's a Google Calendar. It's real simple. Just go into Google, print out a blank calendar. I started yesterday, so I don't know if you could see it, but yesterday was the 17th, and I did push-ups yesterday. I did 10 push-ups, crossed it out, and I put a little 1 in there on the day because it's day 1 of my habit. And then today I did air squats. I did 10 air squats today. So I crossed out the day, did that like first thing this morning, no big deal. Bang out 10 air squats, cross it off, and now we're on to, what's next is tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll probably just do push-ups again. I'll probably do this for like 30 days. And then I'll probably throw in pull-ups. So that's the tip of the day. If you're not in the habit of exercise, I highly recommend giving this a try. Again, I have an article on my website about it. If you just do a search, Renegade Dad, Seinfeld method, or something like that. I think if you do those 2 phrases, you'll find my post. If not, email me, tim@renegadedad.net. I'll send it to you. You can send me a tweet, whatever. I'll get it over to you. But do that. There are essentially four pillars of health. They are nutrition, sleep, exercise, and stress. So if you cultivate the right habits in those 4 categories, your health will improve. I'm no doctor. This is not medical advice. I should probably say that. We live in a crazy world where it's like you got to really watch what you say. I'm talking to you guys like I would talk to, my best friend or my brother or whoever, people that I love. Um, you know, you need to cultivate the right habits. Our lives are literally a result of our habits. And if you want to live a healthy life, in my opinion, you have to improve or work on those 4 key areas: sleep, nutrition, exercise, and stress. Essentially stress management, or just, cultivating the opposite of that, which is happiness. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you like this. Hopefully this will work well for me and for you guys. If it does, we'll just keep doing it. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining. See ya.